serious. And we've got some more information now that has to do with the situation developing in Europe with Russia and Ukraine and the NATO countries and the United States and everybody that's involved in this. So are you serious? Also, the ringtones are done and are on the website. And I'll be showing you how to go there in just a few minutes. I'll show you how to go to the website and how you can go. And I think there's 11 different ringtones. Okay, I think there's 11 different ringtones. I mean, there's something like this.
What? Answer the phone! What? Answer the phone! Are you serious?
Yeah, so anyway, the ringtones are available. We'll talk about that in just a second. But, okay. I'm getting a phone call from my dad. I got to call him back. 1 second, okay? Just so I can tell him that. Hey, Dad. I'm home. I'm on the air. Let me call you right back in about 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right, so anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk, though, about what's going on. First of all, let's noblegoldinvestment.com, www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Guys, it's very serious here. And the world is in trouble. And the price of oil, everything is going to spike, okay? Now, this year's already whizzing by. So you're a year closer to retirement. But are your savings a year closer? And if you're not, and you're worried you won't make it, get in touch with Noble Gold about putting some precious metals in an IRA or a 401k. You won't get hassled. They'll just lay out your options for you. And if you sign up and get a gold IRA, Noble Gold will send you, in this beautiful little case, they will literally send you a gold coin, 1/10 of an ounce gold coin, really beautiful, 1/10 of an ounce, pure gold. American Eagle, it's a collector's item, really, really nice. They'll send it to you for free. That's noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. All right, guys, now it's getting very dangerous, to say the least. And the situation is becoming dire in Ukraine right now. And yeah, I know there's still a humming. We're working on, actually, I tell you what we're doing, Kansas girl. We're buying a little board here, just going to buy a new one. This one here is older. I'm just trying to use it. I didn't want to have to go buy another one. But I'm going to go get a little board to put here on my desk so that when I'm doing videos here at my desk here, and I won't have that humming noise. So, yeah, putting an order in for it right now. So, hope to get it within a week and get rid of that humming noise. All right. And part of the reason it's happening is because I'm using a really good system to do these graphics and videos. So, I'm so sorry, Karen. I'm so sorry it's hurting your ears. I can't even hear it, but I know you guys can. And I just can't do nothing to stop it is the problem. Okay. But we will fix that because we're going to get another board. Okay. Let me tell you what's going on with Russia and Ukraine real quick here. It's getting very, very dangerous. It's getting very, very serious. And we're trying our best to, we're praying for everyone involved in this. But people have really, really are starting to realize that there may be no turning back here. Well, as a matter of fact, they're saying now it's imminent. Vladimir Putin was on the phone with French President Emmanuel Macron earlier today. He then scheduled to have a phone call with President Joe Biden. And the United States is already telling everyone the Ukraine invasion is imminent. We have reports that it could be it could actually happen on Wednesday. People are very, very, very nervous right now. Let me share that with you. They're getting very, very nervous. And you know, what can you do at this point? Here's what we're finding out. Let me try and pull this up there for you. Okay. I'm so sorry. Ukrainian President Zelensky has demanded that the United States share intelligence which suggests Russia's planning to invade his country on Wednesday. Now, this is what our intelligence was telling him. As the first British families began arriving to the UK after being urged to flee the potential future war zone. The alleged invasion plans, reported by a German newspaper called Der Spiegel, are said to detail specific routes that might be taken by individual Russian units and were analyzed by the Secret Service, the CIA, and the Pentagon before being handed over to President Joe Biden's government. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken held an emergency phone call with Russian diplomat Sergei Lavrov to discuss the crisis today. And after the extremely detailed plan stoked fears of war in Eastern Europe, he warned his Russian counterpart that the further aggression from Moscow would be met with a resolute, massive, united transatlantic response. But that's not military, guys. It's not military. Blinken had said earlier today that the crisis had reached a pivotal moment, adding that there continues to be very troubling signs of a Russian escalation, including new forces arriving close to the Ukraine border. But speaking during a live broadcast this afternoon, President Zelensky told the United States, if you have 100% certain information about the Russian invasion of Ukraine, please share it with us. He added that he realized such risks do exist and that his country remains ready to take any measure necessary and from any border. Thousands of British, Americans, and European citizens, including many embassy staff, are now being told to get out of Ukraine in the next 24 to 48 hours. And while they still can, as they are warned, there would be no military evacuations in wake of the Russian attack. In other words, if they attack, you're stuck. We're not coming to get you. So the United States government and the British government is telling their citizens, get out of there in the next 24 to 48 hours, with reports that an invasion could be happening as early as Wednesday. How do thousands of people get out of that country in 2 days? You know how difficult that's going to be? Can you get a plane? Will that plane leave? When thousands of people are converging all at once, folks, this looks like a debacle of biblical proportion, just like we witnessed in Afghanistan. And actually, we should have learned from Afghanistan that the Biden administration is not going to put a plan together to rescue its own citizens. We proved that. The same generals in charge then in Afghanistan are still working for Joe Biden today. So you're going to get stranded there. Now, I already know, I have some friends that are already there. And what they're doing is they're moving from the eastern Ukraine where the conflict is no doubt going to happen because of that pipeline that goes from Russia to Germany. They're moving right now as we speak, all the way to the western side of Ukraine. They're getting out of they can't get out of the country, but they can move all the way to the other side and find a place to go in the western Ukraine. Pray for them. Thousands of British, American, and European citizens, including many embassy staff, have now been told to get out of Ukraine while they still can. And the first haul of visibly relieved British families arrived at the UK airports today, including medical students from Birmingham, England, and a couple with a young daughter who landed from Gatwick. It comes as the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense reported 7 incidences of ceasefire violations already in the rebel-held Donetsk region in the last 24 hours. So shooting is already beginning. In the last 24 hours, 7 different places, accusing Russian-backed forces of already opening fire on the outskirts of Pkwy in Ukraine. And tensions could worsen yet further by tomorrow, when a crucial stage in the Russian military exercises around Ukraine begins in the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov on the country's southern coast, because Russia's already there with major battle, different types of warships. Now, the maneuvers, scheduled to last for another week, will completely block the international shipping lanes to and from the Sea of Azov, as the Russian naval blockade will put a stranglehold on the narrow Kerch Strait between Russia and Crimea. So this war game they're doing is nothing more than a blockade. Even if there was no war, nobody can ship anything out or into Crimea for the next 7 days. So this isn't an exercise. This is the beginning of it. Building the blockade over the waters, 100,000 troops around the border, another 30,000 working, doing a military drill in Belarus. Where do you think those 30,000 in Belarus are going to go? You think they're going home? No, they're going to be a part of the invasion, in my opinion. And tensions could even worsen yet further in this crucial stage. The Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov has claimed the movements of Russian ships in the Black Sea are in compliance with international maritime law. But the potential for a full-scale amphibious assault on Ukraine has not been lost in all of this, according to NATO observers. The Ukrainian coast of the Sea of Azov is the perfect bridgehead for the Moscow, because no other nation's ships can enter this stretch of water because the Kremlin controls the Kerch Strait. But the West fears of an invasion were branded alarmist, because the Americans are saying, look, an invasion looks imminent and a symptom of U.S. hysteria, by leading Russian figures said today. Just as the saber-rattling drills were launched by Putin in the neighboring nation of Belarus. But the country's foreign ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova wrote on a telegram, "The White House is hysterical. Its hysteria is more revealing than ever. These Anglo-Saxons need a war at all costs. The provocations, the disinformation, the threats are their favorite method for resolving their own problems." Okay? So, it's getting so intense. Helicopters are firing missiles beneath the clear blue skies during the Russian-Belarus joint military drill today. Also, here's a Russian aircraft. Russian Air Force takes part in military drill above the skies of Belarus. Ukrainians' neighbors say these pictures were taken today. So, the tensions could rise further by tomorrow because of the blockade that's supposed to be part of a drill. So, however, in the same breath, Maria Zakharova revealed Russia was reducing diplomatic staff in Ukraine. Yeah, they're completely emptying out their embassy, and so is the United States, because it feared provocations from the Kiev authorities, or maybe a third country, in an alarming sign that an invasion is edging closer. It has long been suspected that Russia could use the cloak of an attack in the rebel-held pro-Russian areas as an excuse to send in troops. And Zakharova added, in the wake of the possible provocations by the Kiev regime or third countries, we have indeed made a decision on some optimism of the staff of Russia's overseas missions in Ukraine. We want to highlight that our embassy and consulates will keep performing their basic functions. But the Ukrainians have urged people via Twitter to remain calm today. Hundreds have joined anti-Putin rallies on the streets of Kiev, holding up signs reading, "Invaders must die and say no to Putin." It came as British made clear that its embassy in the capital would remain open, despite reducing their staff to try to help the UK citizens to get out of Ukraine. The United States will also run a skeleton crew after it has ordered all non-emergency Kiev staff to get out today due to the continued threat of Russian military. But guys, those guys are only going to be there for a day or two. They're getting out of there. And all the Americans that are in the theater there, they're going to get left behind, okay? We saw it in Afghanistan, and you're going to see it again. This is as dangerous of a situation as it's going to get, folks. It's not going to get better, but it's certainly going to get worse. And the Russians are moving into position, and they've been doing their drills, but this thing is we're on edge here. The Ukrainians will resist, they say. There's Anthony Blinken. There's Sergei Lavrov. These are like the Secretary of States between the United States and Russia. There's more pictures of the snow camouflaged equipment being used by the Russians as they're preparing to launch an all-out assault. So a lot of prayers need to be prayed, okay? A lot of prayers going up right now. We're truly living in the last days. Truly, truly are living in the last days. Let me say real quick for you, yes, the ringtones are at my website, okay? Here's an example.
What? Answer the phone! What? Answer the phone! Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, that's just, some people want this on their phone. That I've had people say to me, "Pastor, if you would ever make a ringtone that, that says that, I would love to have that on my phone." Well, we have done that. It's at our website. And, What?
Answer the phone!
Answer the phone?
What? Answer the phone! Are you serious?
I am very serious, okay? So if you want to get a ringtones, there's let's see. Let me tell you what we got. We got "I See Nothing." We got that ringtone. La 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 palma. We got that one. "Grab a cup of coffee." We got the "What? Answer the phone." We got the "Are you serious?" More quieter for a quiet version. Something biblical's going on with the signs. Yellowstone Danger Zone. "Boot Scootin' Putin." And we even have one like this.
Your phone is ringing. Might be Boot Scootin' Putin or Prophet Paul Begley. Answer the phone.
Are you serious? Okay, I mean, there's stuff like that. So if you want, yes, I am serious. You have to do something in this time to just to let people take a little bit of a break. Also, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 different ringtones. You might want 1 or 2, for your phone, maybe 3. Maybe you want to set up a different one for different people who call you. It's a way to just relax, okay? It's a way to just have a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of fun. Thank you, beautiful story. Just go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com, paulbegleyprophecy.com, and get one of those 11 ringtones.
What? Answer the phone!
Yeah, just
what?
Answer the phone!
Are you serious?
Some people will absolutely, they'll say, "What in the world is that on that ringtone?" It will open up a conversation where you can say, "Well, that's Pastor Paul Begley. He's online. The guy's he's nuts. He's insane. He's whatever, but he does love the Lord, and he does try to get people to Jesus Christ." So if you want a ringtone, here's what you can do. Let me show you real fast. Let me just show you real fast. Give me a second here to. Let's go to my website, okay? Let's do that. Let's make it easy here. Let's go there together. I'll do a little tutorial here so you can see. So if you go to paulbegleyprophecy.com, that's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. When you get there, this is the home page, okay? And you can order your Armies of the Antichrist DVDs right there in the front. But if you go up here to the right at the top, it says store. If you put your cursor on that store and click, a list of different pages pop up for you. And that will take you can go get DVDs, go get books, digital downloads. Number 4, new ringtones. Okay, right there, new ringtones. So then you just click on the ringtones, boom, and there it is, ringtones. Are you serious? Yes, your favorite Pastor Paul Begley catchphrases right on your phone. Download these ringtones now. They're 99 cents each, so we just made them real cheap. But they're a lot of fun. And you're also helping us spread the gospel of Jesus Christ and giving you something to talk about, okay? Giving you something to talk about with other people. Yes, Yellowstone Danger Zone. What? Are you serious? That's a quiet version. What? Answer the phone. Then there's Something Biblical, the second coming of Christ. There's also Something Biblical, Answer the Phone. There is It Might Be Paul Begley. There's la 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 la, and then there's I See Nothing, I Know Nothing. And then there's, of course, Grab a Cup of Coffee and Calm Down. Boot Scootin' Putin. And Are You Serious? Answer the Phone Quietly. Okay, so they're not all screaming. So you got the quiet versions and the loud versions and all of that. So anyway, the ringtones are there. Just go to my website, paulbegleyprophecy.com. When you're done, hit that return to Paul Begley Prophecy right to the home page, and boom, you're back at home. All right? All right, it's real easy. They're only 99 cents. But a lot of people, for 6 years, people have been begging me for ringtones. Begging me. And I've just said, look, but yeah, it might be Putin, okay? It might be Putin or Prophet Paul Begley. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Your phone is ringing. This is Boot Scootin' Putin. Answer the phone.
Okay, wait a minute. That one, this is the one I like. I like this.
Your phone is ringing. Might be Boot Scootin' Putin or Prophet Paul Begley. Answer the phone.
All right, so check it out, guys. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com and get one of your Are You Serious ringtones today, and have a little fun and be blessed and relax. But at the same time, while we're doing that, all seriousness here, we have a serious situation developing in Europe that is absolutely important, and I want people to get ready. Yeah, the webinar is also ready. So if you want, yes, the next webinar, here it is. Yes, go there, guys. Thank you, Beautiful Story, for putting it up in the chat room. Climate crisis on on March 11th and 12th, on the 11th anniversary of that Fukushima Earth megaquake and tsunami. We will be holding the Climate Crisis webinar. Hurricanes will now be supercanes. Tornadoes will increase in intensity, and wind speeds well over 200 miles an hour, and heat waves of over 140 degrees. That's just some of the things that we're hearing from the experts like Mike from Around the World and others. Who are the speakers? Steve Quayle, Marshall Masters, Gil Brazard. Let's just go there. Yep, Steve Quayle, Marshall Masters, Gil Brazard, Mike from Around the World, Mr. MBB333, and Pastor Paul Begley. All of it there. It's only $49, guys, and go get your tickets today, okay? And you'll be ready to go for that. It's March 11th. It won't be long. It'll be here, so let's get this done. Yes, there's a Yellowstone Danger Zone, so let me ask, is there anybody in the chat room right now who's already gone to the website and got a ringtone? Let's just see. Has anybody done that yet? Can jump in here and say, yep, I did it. I downloaded it. It's very simple, and it is hilarious. And I'll update and bring some more in a couple months. I'll add 2 or 3 new ones, but because I still got a lot of sayings that that I've said. But so I'm just check for a second here, just before I let you guys go. Oh, and Heidi is going to be holding she's a keynote speaker of a webinar being held in Ogden, Utah, coming up April 24th. We'll be telling you more about that. Okay, people are saying I'm going to go check it out after the show. Okay, let's see if anybody in here who's already gone there, already purchased one, can give us any kind of an update on it. I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. Not yet, Karen says, but she will. I'm going to probably get the shofar one. That's coming, but I don't have that one yet. Are your new CDs ready yet? Oh, no. But we hope to be done, Tina, about mid-April. Okay? Maybe sooner. We're working on it as fast as we can, but it may be about mid-April by the time it is ready to go. It will be ready to download before the actual CDs even get here. So you'll be able to download before even the actual CDs to ship to people. So you could download. So we'll be setting that all up, all real easy for you to get at our website. Just like these ringtones. The ringtones are only at our website. We didn't even put it on iTunes. We're just doing it at our website. I'll put it up on iTunes later. It'll cost more on iTunes because they charge more. And so I can do it cheaper on my website. They're only 99 cents at my website. So I want to put it there first before I move it over to iTunes because, I'm going to have to be like $1.29 or something over there because of iTunes has to grab an extra 30 cents or whatever. But anyway, Jerusalem Cry ringtone. No, that one's not in. I'll work on that one. Thank you for that good idea. I'll just write that down. I like that idea. Jerusalem Cry ringtone. Yeah, we could do one for sure. Don't let the sun go down on me. I've heard that one. Yeah, okay, the sun going down. Okay, several other things. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Keep praying for Ukraine. This is a very, very serious situation, and we need to pray for them. I'll be back with more right here on this YouTube channel.